Good morning.
Good morning.
Please take the liberty, if you will, to look around you. Everything that you see, of course, to you seems to be very solid, very real. And yet it was just a short while, this building included, that none of this was as it is now. Because your lifespan is so that it is, you measure things much in accordance to it, and on a daily basis. Even that consideration is often shortened. If you were to close your eyes right now and look at what is going on inside of you, and notice with the rapidity that things come and go. And now open your eyes and once again embrace the vibratory rates of the manifestations that seem to be. It's going to cause you to have a different perspective, at least in this moment, on your consideration of what is life. Were you to pursue this with any duration of pursuit, it's going to bring you to a place where you are confronted with, I don't know that I know as much as I thought I knew. And what I do know is based upon very flimsy evidence. But then how can you live your life under those circumstances? You must have something much more solid, more foundational, supported. But the objective of the first part of this message is to help you to look again and see that you really are living in a great big mystery. It's filled with unknowns. And of course, you've grown accustomed to encountering unknowns by the devices that you have created that you say are sound and give you access into your life moment by moment, day by day. This is not to undermine, but rather to remove any of the unnecessary, if you are inclined, to then come to a place of a greater sense of stability. But it's based upon different considerations. You see, you're always going to have the unknown in your life. How you face that unknown reveals the tactics that you employ to actually live a successful life. Most of you are going to find that anything connected with the unknown that persists brings in your common partner, and that's doubt. You're not so sure about the unknown. As a matter of fact, if you have your preference, you'll stay with all knowns. And in so doing, you have a very limited life. You may say that you have a successful life because it's all based on what you know. And who am I to argue with your success? I'm simply here to bring to your attention more of who you are instead of who you believe yourself to be, based upon only knowns. So if you are willing, then you are able to look at doubt and see that it has tremendous potential for you if you approach it in a way that gives you the potential. The common way, as I just mentioned, is the way of doubt and fear. Fear is always going to limit you and keep you in a very repeating pattern in your life. As you get older, in all probability, if you have not ventured out of that, your circle of endeavor is going to shrink even more so. Until you reach a place of being willing to face the unknown and face it with a sense of curiosity. It's much like if you're not used to camping out and someone suggests, let's go have an overnight, you say yes, and the first thing you encounter is the dark. Now you're either going to go deeper under the covers, farther into the sleeping bag, or you're going to say, I wonder what's out there. You're going to get out of the sleeping bag and you're going to venture out into the dark, allowing your eyes to accustom to the dark to where you realize it really isn't as dark as I was afraid it was. I can see things. And the same is true with you and your curiosity facing the doubt and the unknown of life. Because you see, while it may not appear to you, life really is intelligent. Every aspect of it is intelligent. And as a matter of fact, to go even farther, I will say that you and life have a connection that is inseparable. This inseparableness allows you to venture forth with certain rates of vibration such as curiosity and venture into the unknown and make discoveries about what is there that are going to actually enhance your life and expand your capacity to experience and live life. Now, this is not meant for you if you are satisfied with just your life as it is right now. Come tomorrow, that may change, and you wish that you had listened more intently to today's lecture. But then again, short-sightedness is common, so that's up to you. The point is that you are other than you have been told you are. You are an incredible being. But in order for that incredibleness to actually come forth, you have to become curious about what you haven't discovered in yourself as of yet. That means that you have to be willing to go into the unknown and see what is there for you, to actually trust yourself with your doubts and realize that this truly is healthy. I know that this does not seem to be appropriate because it is such a profound religious holiday, but religion has done more to take away from the sense of well-being that you can get in trusting your own doubts than almost any other institution on the face of the earth. To say that you should only have faith in what they say is worthy of faith and doubt anything else is a complete mislead and a deliberate one. So I would want you to, in yourself, reconsider who you are in your relationship to your life, and then come to a place of looking and seeing. What do I have as a support system? What am I saying actually works for me? Can I put it to the test, and will it stand up to all tests that I put it to? And if it does, good. And if it doesn't, then I encourage you, look again, because there's a lot more out there that you haven't discovered yet. And if you start looking, then I'm going to also suggest that you start looking within you, because there is a tremendous amount awaiting your discovery. Because it has to do with your true nature. It has to do with who you really are. And it has very little to do with who you have grown accustomed to believing you are. You're much more than your belief self, even though your belief self, under tremendous pressure, has managed to get you to where you are right now. So if you want to, well then say, hip hip hooray for my belief self. But at the same time, look again and see. It is because of all of this invisible that has contrived to actually join together and support you. Because in the belief self approach to life, you move away from doubt. And yet you are always hampered by fear. And because you're generating these energies, you're actually in yourself entertaining them on a regular basis. You keep yourself at that level. Because some laws are quite true no matter what. And what you sow, you reap is quite true. That what you think, what you feel, what you do, is energy that you are radiating, that you send out from you, and it comes back to you as manifestation, circumstance, situation, relationship. All of the things that I was bringing to your attention in the early part of our conversation. Look about you. This was in another form at one time. Look in the mirror. Shocking but true. That was in another form at one time also. Nothing stays the same. This is simply to help you realize that there is this intelligence that is invisible and visible, that is awaiting your willingness to become curious about what you don't know as of yet, and will be there to help you to discover it. But do realize something with this. It's conditional. It is very conditional. It's conditional based upon what you are willing to let go of that you see no longer is working. And it is conditional on your willingness to venture into the unknown, but with a positive sense of encounter. And the more you use this, the more you're going to realize the unknown, the invisible, not only is intelligent, but it is also for you. So you could say that this really is a message of ascension. I know you've heard of it in a frame of reference that makes particular referencing. But what if you are being invited today to rise up in consciousness? What if you're actually being encouraged to awaken to your true nature? And in so doing, find that it automatically responds in you, as you, in a way of raising your rate of vibration. You start choosing to be positive. You start choosing to be grateful. You start choosing to be joyous. And in so doing, you begin to change the inner recesses of your being that automatically then change your rate of vibration, and that automatically then goes out from you and touches the invisible and causes the invisible to come back in manifest form to confirm to you what you're actually thinking, feeling, and choosing to do. Because you see, this is an intelligent universe. So the first part of this was simply to get your attention, to realize that doubting is a healthy thing once you choose to partner it up with curiosity and an attending sense of, I feel good about me choosing to live versions of me that translate into me enjoying being me. Maybe there were 3 peanuts in that shell. All I'm asking you to do is either chew on them and find out what's there for you, or go ahead and spit them out. Wouldn't want them to just sit there. They might start growing. And then, what would you do? For those of you who are inclined toward that kind of humor, for those of you who are inclined to other forms of humor, you've got opportunities today. You'll probably have some more. But the point of this is, look again, because who you are is awaiting your discovery. Thank you. For more information about the Metaphysical Church of Enlightenment or the Rodin Foundation, please go to our website at www.rodin.org. If you have been inspired by the revelations shared in these podcasts, please donate to the Rodin Foundation's ongoing efforts to help others help themselves at www.rodin.org/donate.